first one is the rise of the government and big opportunity for some business. Due to big revenues that were entering the country, the government needs to spend big to provide public goods and services, and these heavy spendings results opportunities for some business conglomerates. The second one is the process of globalization dead on its tracks and disruption of global supply chains. This results the deep economic recession. And the third one is the massive jump of digitalization. COVID-19 affects all segments of the world, particularly the economic development of all countries. According to Dr. Jesus Stanislao, here are the three mega trends that had simply been reinforced by COVID-19 and has already in the process of keeping up, and COVID-19 has strengthened them.
So what are the effects of COVID-19? COVID-19 has brought in deep recession. A recession occurs when there are two or more negative economic growth as measured by gross domestic product or GDP. The pandemic pushed economies into a great lockdown which helped contain the virus and save lives, but also triggered the worst recession. Did you know that over 75 countries are now reopening at the same time as the pandemic is intensifying in many emerging market and developing economies? Since the lockdown, unemployment rates have soared dramatically just within 2 or 3 months. We've also gone into economic gloom, which, like what people say, very bad for developed countries like United States that has up to 20% of unemployment rate. If this is bad for developed economies, how much worse will it give to developing economies?
The opportunities that has been revealed on the video that we can attain is the plenty of homework to pursue, where these homeworks can lead to a new business in our life like baking business, clothing business, providing lecture through online, and having a podcast or webinars. Next is many readjustment. Because of COVID, we are advised to stay on our home. We can go to work like before, we can go out like we used to, but having a readjustment in our life, we can still do things like on our well days. Lastly, the government assets and other regional centers can open a new opportunity to think a new strategy for our long term.